To others it's something else. It's sluttiness. Don't think too much, just say it. Simply being a target of ridicule won't make you in pain. Once upon a time in pre-colonial South America, lived a poor merchant who had his home in a hollow tree. One day, a prince came to where he lived, and said, "Excuse me, my good merchant, where can a prince like myself find God?" The merchant thought long and hard. Then he replied, "Of what you speak I do not know, for I am but a mere merchant." "Why is that so?" asked the prince. "I was not aggressive," replied the merchant. The prince accepted this, and became like a son to the merchant in all meanings of the world, and then he died. Long ago, in the Middle Ages, lived a poor weaver who was trying to acquire good hashish. That was when he came upon a poor harlot. "Dearest harlot, wilt thou tell me where a poor weaver like myself find good hashish?" he asked the harlot. The harlot quickly replied, "Of good hashish I do not know, for I am only a harlot." The weaver considered the harlot's answer and walked on. 20 years later, when he was shaving his mother, the weaver made his great discovery: existence is terrible, but we must still do our best. And he lived happily ever after. What young people desire, adults chew. If you really seek to protect popularity, never forget to be brave. You're a sodomite. Fasting gives you the strength to seem interesting. Remember to tell yourself, "My living is real." Focus only on your pelvis. Don't forget that you deserve it. Is it right for a 64-year-old who's only thinking about biohacking, who's never had a serious relationship, to be only thinking about biohacking? Tell yourself, "I am really popular." Keep repeating this to yourself. Yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo. Entertain the idea these age-old words of wisdom. To some people, school means sausage factory. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In and out. The experience of being a citizen can be a lot similar to starring in a ridiculous sitcom. Keep in mind the old proverb, "Celebrity is a snuff film where the star is evil." feel the connection between your virility and heaven. Sacrifice the sandal, spoil the horse. Think about how your thoughts are drifting away from heaven. Try to focus on how you're stored up. She is part of your flesh. Aim to breathe with your nostrils. In China during the Ming Dynasty, a greedy wild man once approached a young Gorgon and asked her, "Tell me, my good Gorgon, how come you are so wise, you who are but a young Gorgon?" "Why, that is because I always primarily ensure myself that every human being I run into feels quite bad," replied the Gorgon. The wild man had never before heard such insight this well articulated, and after meditating on the insight for a long time, he was killed by one of his relatives. Tell people that you are a liar. There's no I in husband. Becoming the best at hating requires talent. If you believe in yourself, be the first to ridicule what any regular individual would think of as un-
Forgot to yank the mic into my face. Good? Think we're all good? Yeah, we're all good. All right. Mario Maker time. Oh, the cutoff is so high. There we go. Goddamn thing. I should move down the little bone blocker a little bit too. But now that I have the camera hair all set up. Yep, good. Okay. Whew. Oh, yeah. I mean, worth it. That was a bad match. I am even more tired today. My hands hurt more. Back's doing good. I did the hot tub for like an hour. I did exercise, but I went light on stuff that hurts my back. I didn't do like the reverse leg curl at all because that fucking kills me. So, here's hoping. But we're going to start with the thing box dropped me. After I do a little bit of multiplayer versus to warm up. Then we'll go. Oh, Pud. Literally the only time he will sit on my chair, oh no, is like when the lights are on. Sometimes I hate lights. I hate overhead lights. I really wish there was a better way. There are probably better cameras that would work good in the dark, but then the green screen wouldn't and blah blah. Okay, I'm Toad. Thank you. Thank you. Enforced, you saved us! A little. Oh, not all the way. I'm really not a fan of overhead lights. That's one of the reasons why I... Oh, God. No. No. I don't want to suffer this much. I hate these fucking levels. Oh, God, no. It's laggy. Can I just give up and exit? If I give up and exit, do I don't think I get in trouble. Why can't I boo it? Garbage. Try once more. Try once more, see what we get. Hate overhead lights. Hats help with that a lot. Keeps out of my eyes. You can see the shadow cuts this way. Why these hats are kind of perfect. still want to turn him on sometimes to see if it will make Pud hop up here. Because he sees it, and then he's like, oh, I want to sit by you. You're not going to stand up for 3 hours, huh? Oh, Pud, you need brushing. I can, like, physically see the hairs that are about to shed off him. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Thanks for dropping a level in there. God. Why does it keep giving me these? I don't want these. At least it's not lagging super bad. I desire the red pipe. Mario desires the bad choice. Oh, Luigi. Oh my god. Ugh. Nabby Kunyoy. Probably close. Was expecting something fully not safe for work. Well, yeah, it just redirects to here. Before that, it redirected to my Twitter. There is a not safe for work location. That's coldfoot.tv. That goes to my OnlyFans, but there's no porn at all. Like, it's safe for work besides the fact that it's OnlyFans. But it is pictures of my feet. In, like, spaghetti sauce and in a VCR and on top of some cameras and with some bananas on them. I was trying to hone in on whatever the least erotic thing you could put on OnlyFans is. I think that's it. Okay, well, for a 4-way split, at least, this is not the worst. Like, if you really desperately wanted to make a stupid 4-way split level, having more normal platforming that isn't a goddamn tiny little hole is a lot nicer. I really wish I could just play Mario levels with people, though. Still working on the Bowser level. Well, that'll be cool to see when it's done. It'd be hard for it to be much worse. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ugh. What an annoying thing you've done. Oh, for fuck's sake. And then they end it with this. Nobody wants this. Okay, well, at least I won one. I will say, though, Googling hotfist.com, you don't have to scroll too far down to get really weird stuff. And, fisting, not my bag. Not my bag at all. We still have Mario, right?
Teamwork.
Yeah, I don't know what you're creeping for. You can't get to the flagpole before me.
Teamwork.
Isn't there still a Mario? I'm pretty sure there's still one of them, right? Is there anybody else? Or is it just the two of us? Toad, I wish you could communicate with me. Oh no, I can see in there. Mario is still cooking. He's just slow. So we'll give him a minute. We'll give him a minute. Yeah, my finishes are super boring and normie. the hotfist.com thing came about as like just a tired, like fever dream shitty work day where me and the other junior sysadmin had to do service desk shit because there was a fucking catastrophe. So we had to answer the goddamn phones. And nobody likes answering the phones. There was supposed to be the level 0s, and then the level 1s, and then the level 2s. Okay. Mario, we waited. Answering the phones. They were all gone and or busy. Bunch of them were out, bunch of them were busy. Nabby, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Okay, first, let's see what Box brought me yesterday. He is off, but I really want to see what it is. Oh, God, that's hard. I liked the first 2/3 of it. Even though it was multiplayer versus, they were at least doing that niche in a way that wasn't horrible. Mostly, but then the end was really bad. Had to answer phone calls, didn't want to answer phone calls, so we were talking about, like, Fist over IP, because we'd recently been talking about Pigeon over IP, doesn't matter. We were talking about Fist over IP, so we could, like, punch people, like, through the phone. That was the idea. Like, what if the fucking fist could just come out of the phone handset and punch him in the face? We're like, well, that would be really nice, but we also want to know who we just punched in the face. In case we didn't get good caller ID data, they called in on a cell phone or whatever. There were a lot of employees. So we were like, well, it should heat up then. It should be a hot metal fist inside of the phone that just comes out and jacks you in the face and burns you. So then we can see the burns on their face. So we can be like, oh, you were one of them. You were one of them. We pushed the Fist over IP button. But then the thing was like, well, what do we... The hotfist.com, that's what we'll do for the Fist over IP phones. And it was available, and I thought it was hilarious, and I bought it, and then I used it as my tag in Smash Bros. For a really long time, and then it just took over and was my tag. Because it's funny. Okay. Thanks for coming to whatever the opposite of a TED Talk is. Poo Talk. 7. He always makes up his name origin story there. Mine's always just Fist over IP. Fist over IP. I wanted to write up a shitty white paper and try to get it published somewhere that looked legitimate. Like, there's gotta be some .edu thing that will just let me stick a paper on it. My boss is a graphics guy and he's really good at it. Oh, it's in OCW, I think, isn't it? All trolls now on OCW. That's cute. Oh, I should like it. Oh, I should like that before I scoot to OCW too. To stick that up there. So people Google Open Course World. I would like Fist over IP. I would really like a hot little fist to come out of a phone one day. What was down in there? What was down in the hole? Go look. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, yeah! Awesome. Okay. It wasn't a URL for OCW, but it was still like, hey, here's where I am there. That's great. Did you really? Of course there's a little troll in it. Alright, let's take a quick peek over at OCW. You know, people have actually worked on, like, there's some partially functional technology to use, prototype technology. Fully functional prototype technology for, raising and controllable, surfaces on a OLED display. Are you gonna be like that? No, you're plugged in. What's your problem? Okay. Controllers might be wrong. Oh yeah, it's dumb. Oh, it doesn't see it. What's your problem? There it is. Okay. Just being a little weird. Emulator's been running for a while. That'll happen. for raising parts of the screen. Obviously, raising up a little bit of the screen so it feels like a keyboard and you can push it down is Far Cry stretch long fucking haul away from having a little fist come out of the screen and hit you in the face. But not that far. Not that far. It's closer than nothing. One day. Full screen it now that it's working. Hey, Wazulis is still doing stuff. Oh, that makes me really happy. God, the amount of work he has put into making this exist. There's Lappy. Oh, these are hot courses. Okay. We might not actually... Oh, no. We're going to find box and hot courses. Of course we are. Of course we are. I think he said it was the most recent one. You want a piece of me? Did I play that one? I'm hexing for softies. Oh, I don't know if I played that one. Far Cry. You know, I've never played Far Cry. It's, Far Cry was Valve, though, right? It was Valve with a really... Oh, no, it was, Crytek. Okay. Left 4 Dead. I think Left 4 Dead was that the Valve one? The weird zombie Valve one? And Far Cry, I remember hearing, had something cool about it. Like, it was fake? Like, it was like a game show and then it got serious or something? I remember hearing something about, like, the lore in Far Cry 4 or something. And being like, that sounds way cooler than I thought it was just a crappy shooter. Oh, no, this is the speedrun. This is the speedrun. We've done the speedrun. He must have meant the troll level then, right? I'm guessing. Or I must have meant. Door sections must be played first. Well, we'll leave it up and come back to it, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There's no way it would be coordinated on here. I'm going to look at it. We're going to look at it. It's slow. There aren't a ton of levels. You guys will be okay. Actually, there aren't a ton of levels and we could just come back to it, right? We'll give it a shot, though. I can pause and come back. Love the Pepino. Where's the Pepino? Was there a Pepino level? Oh, God, it's Pepino's eyes! Oh, it took me a sec. Yep. It took me a second. I got it. Laughables, how you doing tonight? How's the levels treating you? They're treating. They're doing. It's gonna kill me, right? Yeah, that's gonna kill me. Yeah, it took me a second, then I got it. I have a Pepino sticker on my water bottle. I really liked Pizza Tower. That was one of those games that was so good that I was legitimately like really sad to finish it. Hey, what was the fourth wall condition that I just ignored? The door must be played first. Okay. Gonna play Wonder on stream? Oh, almost for sure. Yeah, usually I try to stick to it. Like stick to, you know, core stuff, unless it's something I'm really excited about. Mario Wonder is something I'm very excited about. Oh my God. Oh, that was fucking great. Dude, yeah, Wonder looks unbelievably good. No online multiplayer. They already confirmed that for sure. Very depressing, but that's the way it is. Otherwise, maybe. The grappling hook is like the Messenger's grappling hook, like the crazy, super fast horizontal. Oh, you did avoid the direct? Well, oops, that's a spoiler. I really don't think it's worth not watching the direct just because there's so much good stuff in there, and I don't think it spoils anything. But there are so many new good ideas beyond just the grappling hook, which, I mean, sorry. That it is just unbelievable. It's very, very exciting looking. You know, you might be able to steal that. Okay. Boom. And there's online multiplayer. You could make a room. I think it's just speed runs. I think it's like you can do ghost racing and that kind of thing. But I think there's only asynchronous multiplayer. I'd be real happy to be wrong. I mean, you know, citation needed. Fill me up, bud. Prove me wrong. I would be so happy to be wrong. But I thought that was kind of the very strong consensus what they were saying. There was no, like, 4-player co-op online. There we go. I'm having trouble understanding. That's obviously supposed to be a hint. It wasn't that I did something wrong. The door kills me. So, what? Get above there? Go back up? Oh, do it again? I bet it's do it again, isn't it? It's Ghost, but you can still play together. That'll be kind of fun, too. It does actually look like the most fun Mario game ever to speedrun. So you bring that together with some of the really cool stuff that they've added, and, God, if they give us a new game plus so we have all those things accessible, oh my god. God, no. No, as a heavy, Metroidvania player, the grappling hook was a really super exciting thing. Shit, I fucked it again. Let's wait out the P-switch and see if that makes a difference. Was a super crazy exciting thing, but the number of things they showed us, they didn't even show us all of the different things, but they showed us a small number of things and how many things there will be. Okay, it really looks like I'm just supposed to keep going or go up there, and then there's a spring, maybe? Did it grab it? It did grab it, good. I really hope we have New Game Plus. New Game Plus speedruns are going to be the absolute fucking glory. Oh my god, the fish. Yeah, elephant's cool. We saw some other really hilarious power-ups. There are a lot of really good ideas. And there was a lot of media coverage after the Direct, because apparently some of the developers talked about how this is there was no time limit or anything. They were allowed to just make this game for as long as they wanted. Well, that's what we were shooting the shit about a couple of times the week after, was how goddamn cool it would be if they just gave us a level editor. And I know it's not something they're gonna do. But it would be really, really cool if we just full on had a level editor. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't know what to do. There was a Treehouse Live with more gameplay? Shit, I gotta watch that. I did not see that at all. Did they talk more about the multiplayer? Mario Bros. Wonder Treehouse Live. 1 week ago. How did I miss that? I missed that, and I missed all the coverage on it. But there was so much stupid rehash coverage on Mario Wonder right after it came out. Right after the big trailer came out, that I was just kind of like, okay, that's enough. Mario Wonder's pretty soon, right? Is that the one that's October 22nd, or is that October 10th? Shit. Mario Wonder release date. 20th. October 20th. Yeah, so that's right before my birthday. Just take off and stream the holy hell out of it. That's also one of those things, too, where, like, you stream something that's so close to, like, your core audience, they don't want to watch you play it, they want to play it, shit. Yeah, Mario RPG's right around there, too. Mario RPG looks really good. WarioWare especially feels bad, because I desperately... Like, WarioWare's fine. But I really want more Wario without the wear. What the hell are you telling me here? Oh god, it's jump and go up fast. Oh my god. I was really having trouble getting a handle on where I was dying there. That's what we're missing. I thought I was being crushed immediately and then being shown a hint, but there's a second for me to operate in there. Eagle, how you doing tonight? Yeah, it's really too bad that Alpha Dream fell apart. The Mario and Luigi series was absolutely excellent. Oh shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do there? Am I just supposed to go in the pipe at the beginning here? Is there some way for me to do that? Maybe I can get the turtle shell? It might be that I'm supposed to... Eagle, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Might be that I'm supposed to grab it. Finished a pixel art spot the difference level. But the pixel art's good? And it's bigger? So it's not horrible? Oh my god. Why does the viewer levels queue not clear? That is so goddamn annoying. Viewer levels queue holds on to its cache for goddamn centuries. There we go. I haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games. I think they're on PC now. But they never stuck out. They always seemed like even more uninspired, like Dishonored style games, like combat slash stealth, but not doing a good job with either. I need that thing. I need the turtle. But yeah, especially after playing through Pizza Tower, it really, really made me feel bad that we don't have Wario games. How the hell am I supposed to get that? I am very confused. I don't see any other opportunities for power-ups here, other than grabbing the shell. Mousy, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Oh, Pizza Tower is a goddamn masterpiece. It's the Wario game we've been missing forever. It was so good. The animation was amazing. The art was amazing, but the actual gameplay was absolutely out of this world. The engine was so good, and they found a perfect way to blend, like, a exploration platformer with, let's look at it again. With a Sonic style, like, get the fuck out. I see it up there. Let me just grab a goddamn screenshot this way. And fucking look at it. Okay. What in the hell are you telling me up there? Yeah, it definitely had a pretty strong, like, 90s cartoon aesthetic. In a lot of ways, it felt like it had, like, a classic PC game aesthetic as well. Like, a really, really hand-drawn but digital art style. I mean, I really feel like it's telling me to go in the pipe. But I can't see any way to go in the pipe unless I get the turtle shell. So I really don't know what exactly is expected of me there. Okay. Yeah, I remember Real Monsters. Real Monsters, I know had a lot of fans. I like the art, but it felt like edgy Rugrats that wasn't edgy. Like, I feel like Real Monsters would have been really good if it was on Cartoon Network. But being trapped on Nickelodeon made it really tepid and kind of watered down. Okay, I definitely need the friggin' turtle. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing that is. I don't know how I'm getting that. I did see that some nutcase is working on a Rugrats game for the NES, and it's being co-developed for PC as well, but they're releasing like NES carts, it looks like. They brought a demo of the NES cartridge to PAX, I think it was. Whatever the most recent game show was. I think it was PAX. Yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed, I don't know what to do. I'll look elsewhere, or we'll come back to it if it's slow. I honestly have no idea how to move through the first room. We've been in literally the first room for like 15 minutes. Oh? Nick? What do you got for me? ECM5TRRFG. There we go. What do you want me to play here then, if you're still working on Bowser? Wendy? Yeah, I'm not totally sure what's absolutely expected of me there. Like, it seems like he wants me to go back and get that. I don't see any opportunity to... Oh, you know what? I guess I could put that level code into... Oh, well, it's too late now, isn't it? It's too late now. That level code into LCW and take a look. Maybe there's a hidden block I'm missing, or something really obvious like that. Castle 4. Oh, that's a really cute way to handle the transition. So the water doesn't feel as weird, especially in New Soup. It really, really... Oops. God damn it. Doesn't look different at all when you do the Night Castle theme. And you covered up the entire background, so... This is pretty annoying. There we go. Cute little room there at the end. Yikes. Okay. Oh, you can jump out of it. And then it just floats there. Man, that's weird. Rising Lava Night Underwater Castle is weird. Is there any way this works? There's a floor there. So I guess he'll wake up eventually? It looks like he doesn't try to fly away. Yeah, he just kind of does this thing. Okay. Yikes. That was bound to happen. Yeah, it's a little bit of an annoying spot to push him out of. It seems like there isn't a ton of room for him behind there either. Womp. Sports. God damn. Yeah. Yeah, low feels worse. Low feels a lot worse. There's less room underneath. And they don't bounce very high. They're not doing the water physics, so it's, you know, they're going pretty fast compared to your speed in the shell. So then the only thing that feels safe or natural is going above, and you clearly are trying to discourage that. Ugh. Yeah, it's a very, very tight room. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, so if you go super low and you can one cycle them, that requires the player to have some really particular knowledge before they can proceed through there, in that you can go under them. Otherwise, they're going to try to go over them like that, or they're going to try to kill them like I was doing in the first place, or maybe try to go like one at a time. But yeah, it just seems a little awkward. If you want the player to be able to go under them like that, it might be easier to make it a little clearer, like put some coins on there. Move the blocks down, the note blocks down a little tiny bit. So there's more leeway, so it's not something that's like right at the edge of possible. Yeah, I think the problem here is that he's going to wander in there. We're already waiting a good number of cycles for him to get out of there, and now we're just dealing with him refusing to get out of the mouth of that hole. There we go. And I get that you don't want the player to be able to kick him too far away as well. But yeah, it seems just too easy to get really annoyed and end up taking almost a minute just in that last little bit there. At least there's a checkpoint right after. God for the checkpoint. To reset door for later. I was pretty sure I couldn't go in a door underwater off the ground. Yeah, I totally can't. Dunsey, thanks for dropping love on the queue. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I think carrying the shell is a little faster. Feels a little tighter, too. Ugh. Reset door if you don't have the shell? Yikes. At some point, a castle level must have just really hurt you. And you decided you wanted to make... Oh, for fuck's sake. Castle levels that hurt other players. But yeah, it's plotting. You have one idea here, and it's dodge obstacles slowly underwater. And although we iterate a little bit on those takes, it's all annoying. I've switched over to the stick, because it's annoying to do on the D-pad just in general. But especially once we've started in on the rising and lowering lava here, I don't think that actually offers any benefit over not being an underwater, like not being an underwater level, just generally. Oops. Like, I feel like even if it wasn't a water level, it would still play the same, just a little faster. Even this would work in a not water level. It'd work a little different, and it'd be a lot faster. Oh my god. Oh, and then I get to do this again. Might be able to one-cycle it, but I'm just gonna wait. I'm eating mechanic. Yeah, and at first it seemed like it could be kind of clever take on a water castle. I believe this works differently than it would if I wasn't underwater. But it doesn't offer a ton either. Oh, good, I'm smart. Okay. Pretty chill arena. Infinite power-ups, but probably better than not. Wigglers are an interesting choice for switching back and forth between, underwater and not. They do switch into the underwater swimming. Interesting. Yeah, that all actually ends up being kind of fun. Hey, Barnstorm, how you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping something in there. Attacking is pretty annoying. Lady! Good. I've done 0 damage. Uh, 3D Mario or 2D more? In general? In Mario Maker, I like 3D World a lot. In general, I would say I like 2D platformers more than 3D platformers. I play, an absolute assload of Metroidvania games. Oh, fuck this boss. You can play dead when there isn't water, yeah. Not a super useful evasive maneuver. Especially since it's less about evading and more about the fact that it's really hard to deal damage. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, Dread was great. Dread was absolutely great, and I did not go into Dread thinking it was going to be good at all. The last one that Mercury Steam worked on, Samus Returns, was a piece of shit. Samus Returns is the worst first-party Metroid game anybody ever played, entirely because the first power-up they give you is reveals all secrets. Like, literally, I don't have to look, I just push reveal secrets, which significantly impacted how the levels were designed because push all secrets was just an expected behavior. And so it was basically just a linear platformer that just wasn't that good. It was a huge disappointment. So I really thought Dread was going to be just as bad. It looked good. I was excited to play it, but I thought it was going to end up sucking a dick. So I was blown away by Dread. And after I played through Dread... Oh, that's not going back down. I went and played back through all the 2D Metroids. And then played Dread again, and it is definitely my favorite of all the 2D Metroids. Dude, I hate this boss. Ugh. Barnstorm, I wouldn't worry about it. VR adoption is so low. Like, I like VR. There are a couple of Metroidvania-ish games for VR. I would recommend Mask Maker. Probably the best-ish one. But no, VR's adoption is just so low that I just don't think we're going to see it. I would like to. I think your easiest fix here is to just drop the Muncher. Let the player fight Wendy normally. But this is more annoying than most of the other boss fights. Because we are very locked into how we fight. Fuck. We have a pretty reasonable amount of, like, complications here. Interference. Oh, you fucking bitch! Ugh. But the combination of the rising and lowering water, especially, with this being our only method of attack, nothing else to throw or deal with, and no other power-ups, makes this just horsecocks. Just absolute fucking horsecocks. There's already the crust danger, and we died a good number of times to being crushed by the Muncher, which makes that super annoying, but having nothing else just makes it kind of shitty. At the end of the day, it seems like in general, you tend to go a little too hard on boss arenas. Yeah, Fusion was really good. Fusion was very, very linear until the very end. I thought that was really funny about the reviews for Blasphemous 2, that people are like, oh, it's so good, it's such a better Metroidvania. Like, bitch, it's Fusion. And I liked Fusion, but this is a linear fucking game. Like, literally, the game tells you, go here, go here, go here, and then it tells you, you can't go anywhere except to the next place. It's literally stages that are connected. Blasphemous 2 sucked dick. I was really disappointed in Blasphemous 2. It's a fine Metroidvania game. It's a terrible follow-up for Blasphemous. Fuck. Yeah, Fusion was good, though. They did open it up a lot later on, which was nice. But I think they should have done it earlier. Other M's terrible. Don't buy it. I don't think there's any way to buy it from Nintendo anyway, but god, that game was terrible. Yeah, I played through both Ori games. The first one I thought was meh. I always thought the first one was kind of meh. I'm over it. I'm extremely over it. I really, really, really do not like that boss fight. I didn't like Ori 1 that much at all. Ori 2 was everything I wanted in Ori 1. And more, and better boss fights, better everything, better level design. Ori 2 was so fucking good. HR8 8Y9G. Mingong, how you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Yeah, the lack of exploring backwards was really frustrating. That might be what a lot of people liked about Blasphemous 2, that they didn't see from Fusion. And that was the thing with Fusion that I did not play the level yesterday. No, you weren't online, and I think I just moved on. With Fusion, you couldn't really do much backtracking. You were often locked into it. In Blasphemous, you could backtrack and explore. But since I was never looking for the next directive in Blasphemous 2, it felt really bad. Like, it didn't feel like exploring was worth it, because it was like, I'll just wait till the end. I'll just wait till the end. And literally, I waited until I did the final boss. I went back and 100%ed it blind, and it was all pretty easy to find, and it just... I don't know. It never hit the point Blasphemous 1 did for me. Oh, you know what you need? You know what you need is to find a download for, especially if you liked Ori 2. Okay, so right when Samus Returns came out, like, literally a week before that, a fan released his fan project he'd been working on for, like, a decade. AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake, but it's generally referred to as AM2R. If you haven't played AM2R, it is absolutely amazing. Although it's a fan game, it was the guy who made it went on to do level design and design stuff for Ori 2. Like, he did so good at it, he ended up getting hired on for Ori 2. And is one of the reasons why Ori 2 is so great. Let me see if I can find a not shitty download here real quick. I cannot. You will have to dig around for a legitimate download. It's definitely out there on torrent sites and stuff like that, and it wouldn't be illegal to download. Oh, here, there's a subreddit for it. Maybe there's a download right here. Yeah, I would just check the, AM2R subreddit should be able to point you in the right place to find a download, an active, up-to-date download for it. It looks like somebody's still been working on it. But yeah, AM2R is a fucking masterpiece. AM2R is the game I wanted Samus Returns to be. And after some disappointment with Axiom Verge, that game was really great to come back to. It's really, honestly, it feels like a Nintendo game. It feels better than most of the Metroid games, and it feels like Dread. And I strongly believe that Mercury Steam knew and heard a lot of the criticism for Samus Returns, played through AM2R, and then we're like, this is what we need to do. This is what we needed to do. And I feel like in a lot of ways, AM2R may have inspired what made Dread so great. Pick a stage. I will. I have done the secret Shine Spark cutscene in Fusion on an actual Game Boy Advance. As cool as it is, it's also sad that there wasn't more good you could do with sequence breaking, but good God, did they embrace it later. Dread's deep love of sequence breaking makes me really happy. Yeah, Axiom Verge was a bit of a disappointment for me. Yeah, sorry. You get me going on this and I'll go forever. It's a good game. But it was so hyped up, and then finally playing it, it was like a solid 7, and it was like, why isn't this the 10 everybody was screaming it was going to be, and still is. And I found Environmental Station Alpha just after. ESA is one of my favorite Metroidvanias ever. As far as like a pure Metroidvania goes, it's probably the top. I like the Messenger more, but a lot of that's more about how good the writing is and how fucking great the engine is. God, the Messenger is fucking great. But Environmental Station Alpha is PC only. It's made by the guy who made Baba Is You, and it's half a really standard but really cute Metroidvania with a really cool air dash and a really cool grappling hook. The grappling hook makes it really special. But the second half, the post game, is full mind melt. Like, absolutely fucking brain damage mind melting and really fun. And for like a 240 by 180 resolution pixel art game, it gets weird. Like, it gets creepy. Infinity Miner, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Sadamiel, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Vanilla Hills was what called to me last time. I'm gonna touch it. I also like Mario 3. But yeah, I love DSA. ESA, and The Messenger, and Metroid Dread are some of my top ones. I would say worth playing. If you desire very long Metroidvania games that are exceptionally difficult and like troll levels, La Mulana is really, really great. And if you take really detailed notes, it's incredibly fun to play blind, but it's easily 200 hours if you're playing it blind for the first time. And the game is deliberately and actively cruel. That drop-off was pretty blind. Guess we won't see what's in there. Yeah, we're kind of doing, what was it? Tiny Huge Island? Little Big Island? I don't remember exactly what it was called, but World 4. I'm pretty sure it was World 4. It's been a little while since I did a 100% Mario 3 run. I think we'll have to do some crowd control Mario 3 coming up at some point. It's been a long time since I 100%ed Mario 3. Was it just Giant Land? Yeah, Kraid has a special sequence if you have bombs before you get to him, which is just adorable. Kraid was great. Kraid's bleeding hole was amazing. My girlfriend couldn't stand looking at it. It made me real happy. I like that. Quick and simple. Yeah, pop in the Discord. And if you're ever like, what Metroidvania should I play? I will prattle off the last 30 I played, and it'll be 100 paragraphs. I think I have a document I typed up once for somebody, and it was supposed to just be... Let me see if I can find it. Drive Metroid. Where's my Google Drive? It's probably under Docs is what it probably is. Let's see. Docs.google. But yeah, not bad. Pretty standard level. You had a clear theme that you went with that worked well. Metroidvania rambling for pages. Yeah, I was typing something up for somebody that I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the Metroidvanias I really like. It was supposed to just be a quick type up of some of the ones I'd played in the last, like, 2 years or something. And it ended up being like 4 pages. And then I gave up after I sent it to him. But it was definitely far more than normal. But yeah, Metroidvanias are, like, I would say 80% of my gaming time is taken up by that. I'm playing back through the Messenger right now. I have Haiku the Robot on the docket after that. And some mushroom platformer. What was it called? Lone Fungus. There's a couple more that I'm forgetting. Sheepo. I just finished Islets. Islets was really good. It's so many. Mario 35 was fucking amazing. Was Mario 35 amazing? I am still a little heartbroken that they removed it. There was no reason to do so. Mario 35 was significantly more fun than multiplayer versus this here just because it worked. It didn't matter if you were lagging locally. It didn't have any real impact. WVN M4G. No worries on short. Never probably was short. It was clear that I missed something or skipped something, but it still felt like roughly the length of like a pretty traditional stage. No worries. Pixel art, spot the difference. Oh god, I hate spot the difference so much. So let's see if it's horrible or not horrible. I like the title card. Pac-Man 99. I don't know if I played Pac-Man 99. I don't like Pac-Man as much as I like Miss Pac-Man just because it's the same maze every time. And I have trouble seeing how it would be good in the 99 format. You know? Yeah. The Metroidvania people will argue with each other infinitely that Zelda isn't a Metroidvania, but in a lot of ways, the 2D Zelda games very much resemble the same type of ability gating and discovery that makes Metroidvania games feel so special. Probably where other players, yeah. Probably bonus ghosts. Okay, really? Oh, good, and it just kills you. You send ghosts to others. That's kind of fun. I mean, I like that it's not tiny dioramas of boredom. But at the end of the day, it's still pretty simple. That's a mushroom. The ghosts you send slow you down instead of killing you. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I still feel like I bore pretty quickly at Pac-Man. Blinky. Wasn't that Inky? Isn't the red one Inky? Or am I dumb? I could be dumb. Wow, that one has one different ice block. Red is Blinky. I can't tell what that is. Is that a chicken? Is that supposed to be a cuckoo? Oh god, block scanning. Oh. Different note block. I spotted the difference. Blue is Inky. That's supposed to be Pichu. This one has white eyes. This is too fucking long. Oh god, why is there more? That one was easy. Okay, that was the end of it. I'm glad that was the end of it. It felt long. It definitely felt long. The pixel art is better than dioramas. I will give it that. But at the end of the day, it is literally just comparing a couple of pictures. I hate that. I don't really think there's much of an audience for that, but somehow people play them in popular. I have no idea why. I think it's like 100 total fucking dipshits who like every garbage level, like probably 10-year-old dipshits who play that kind of garbage and refreshing shit, and they're just like, yay! And that's it. They're like 8 years old and they're just dumb as hell. And it's super weird that they get chased around. But that said, it's better than some inscrutable little dioramas that I can't differentiate. But only slightly. NS6, 13H, 41H. The pixel art's more visually appealing than little dioramas, yeah. Insane speedrun, 50 seconds from Mousy Lover. Mousy Lover, you still there? Mousy Lover? Is that like Mouser Lover? Get ready for some close calls. 50 seconds. 14 out of 500. 255. It's always really hard to guess your difficulty exactly. Yeah, it's just hard for me to imagine the kind of person who fires up Mario Maker and then is like, I want to play a spot the difference level. Oh, just run across. Okay. I can't imagine the person who fires up the refreshing levels. I'm still convinced refreshing levels are some type of, like, mafia or otherwise illegal action. Like, somehow, someone is laundering drug money through other people, suffering through refreshing levels. That is all it could be. Because even children, I have trouble imagining a child who plays that and isn't like, I would rather play Endless Easy. And I have trouble imagining a child who plays refreshing levels has enough brain cells to be like, I want to like this level because it's good. There should be more of these. It's tight. I actually like that. Oh my god. Stop labeling save rooms. Oh, that's cute. That was really aesthetically pleasing. Stop labeling save rooms. We're going real hard on the fucking speedrun fake out shit here. Oh, I do have to duck there. How else would you know the checkpoint is working? Yeah, right. You know, that's why I stopped eating stuff that wasn't prepackaged. If the food doesn't clearly say that it's food on it, how do you know it's food and not like a paint product? Oh my god, that one's annoying. I am more irritable tonight. I'm super tired. Allergies have just been killing me, and then I snore, and then I get bad sleep, and then I'm grumpy. Jump! Oh! Yeah, that one's annoying. Big Mousy Lover gave me the full split. Am I supposed to beat him? Yeah, I wish I could yell at him. I'm not sure what they want you to do there. Maybe beat him? No, I don't think there's any way I'm beating him. So I think I must just be jumping a little too early. But I kept just being late the first couple of times when I ran off. Yeah, I'm really having trouble seeing what I'm supposed to do there. I have extra time because I'm at the checkpoint. I guess I could just back up and let the thwomp go. It's obviously not correct, but it's super, super unclear what I'm supposed to do there. We'll leave a comment and then we'll probably move on here. I'm not supposed to trigger the thwomp. Some really good fake out stuff there. Triggering that thwomp was way too easy to do by accident. Yeah, they never pop back in. Yeah, making sure that the player can't trigger that thwomp by accident would be really helpful. I was following the coin trail. I don't get mad at the coin trail, but if the coin trail's there, it should goddamn well guide me correctly. And it was really unclear what I assumed I needed the thwomp, but I either needed to just beat him or be just behind him. So the setup there, letting me trigger him by accident, was really, really confusing and almost ruined what was otherwise really great visuals, funny fake outs, chemtrails. I kind of wish we could give a thwomp chemtrails. That would be fun. Oh, or imagine I should just write ideas down and see if I can get some ASM person to do some work for me. Imagine if we could have a thwomp leave water behind it after it moves. How much fun, like, positioning a thwomp to do that could be. That kind of stuff. Like, they're just... I really wish we had standing water tiles, but I also really wish we had more robust shit we could do. Okay, one of my lights is totally blocking my thing here. Oh, I should hit next. 1T. F4C. This level code really looks like crypto. C1H. I keep thinking it's like crypto stuff. There's a B, and a T, and a C in there. They're all right there. They're all ready. 9 circles of a fill. Home for infinite loser. Traverse Bowser's Inferno and claim victory. The name smells like a troll level, but then the title card looks like a traditional level. Looks like it's trying to cuss. It's thinking about it. It's what I want. I want to look like I'm trying to cuss. I gotta... Wait, where is it? Where is it?
Excuse me. I have to piss. Out of my penis?
Breathe in. And out. Become intoxicated. Contemplate this ancient Chinese folk wisdom. With okay imagination comes okay social skill. In the olden days, a lonesome man once approached an unmarried princess and asked her, "Tell me, princess, how come you are so kind, you who are merely an unmarried princess?" "The answer to that is because I do not consider myself an unmarried princess," replied the princess. The man had never before heard such wisdom this well articulated, and brought it with him for the rest of his life, and later in his life, he jumped off a cliff.
And we're back. Oh, walking around. Woke me up a little bit. Alright. Home for infinite losers. Let's take a peek. Is Home for Infinite Losers a reference to something? Oh, coffee is strong and good. Dragon Ball Z. Yes. I mean, I can bash this. I can't do anything with that, though. Oh, red coin level. There's the other side. There's the safety coin. Start touching stuff. Did they really censor hell as Home for Infinite Losers? Oh my god. That seems weird. Especially considering I'm pretty sure they named a guy Black Goku. What's the fire there? Am I leaning off and then pulling that? It feels really finicky. Weird. Weird. Yeah, a buddy of mine, when I was a kid, was way into Dragon Ball Z. Give me some place to start. That's weird. Am I dumb? I know I can unstick from the wall. But I don't know how exactly we're doing it here. You know, a buddy of mine was real into Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid, and after what I'm almost positive was 60,000 episodes of Planet Namek's gonna explode in 5 more minutes, I remember real clearly thinking, like, I'm too old for this shit. Like, 13, it felt juvenile and stupid, and just like, they have no ideas, so they're just doing the same idea over and over again, and that was every single season. Something terrible is going to happen unless somebody gets really good at fighting the fight guy. And it's just like, how is this a thing? Oh, don't slide. You wanted me to not slide at all. That makes a lot more sense. I'm just dumb. Yeah, it was just too much. It was just too fucking much. I don't like that in grown-up TV either. That literally is what, like, The Walking Dead was. Is fucking cliffhanger bait. And it can suck it. I'm gonna keep it, since it looks like I can. That's a different one it looks like. And The Walking Dead eventually resorted to full-on, like, lying to the audience. Like, with fucking, faking Glenn's death. That was literally the last episode I watched. I sent a bunch of angry emails to every writer's email I could find. I love doing that. Sometimes, if you can find them on Twitter, they'll talk to you about it. If you're not super mean, which is really, really funny if you can, like, actually have a conversation. That's one of the only things I actually like about Twitter. Oh, what? They're just supposed to stall and I fucked it? I think so. Okay, no, seems like we're fine. Cool. And like, just the cliffhanger porn side of things too. What am I doing here? I'm looking for a bomb? I'm getting a bomb. Well, I'm gonna need some assistance first. Thank you. And then, does that even blow? It does blow, yeah, it'll blow right above it. Weird. It's a weird room. I was watching, Dragon Show. What is it? What's the show with the dragons? That everybody had a huge fucking hard-on for? Fuck. I'm gonna Google it. Google will tell me so fast. HBO Dragon Show. Nope. House of the Dragon. What was before House of the Dragon? Game of Thrones. Fucking Game of Thrones. The entire writing, yeah, Game of Thrones things. The entire writing process for Game of Thrones was regular writing, and then set up a cliffhanger, and then the cliffhanger just resolves immediately when you pan back to it. But since they had like 5 or 6 concurrent threads going at all times, they could just, every episode could be resolving one cliffhanger and then setting up the next one, and that was it. That was the only thing they did. At which point, it's less of like... it's a whole lot less about watching a show, and it's like watching somebody play the dumbest chess puzzle ever. Oh my god, this room's really annoying. Yeah, it just wasn't good. There was so much focus on like defying expectation and blah blah blah, but it really just boiled down to just cliffhanger porn. And apparently there are enough people who really like to be titillated in that exact way, but it just felt really annoying. Where? Okay, it's not going to cross until we get a little closer. Then it's going to fire it off. There we go. Okay. That room's pretty annoying. I would say, in general, if you do 2 tile wide up here... Let me grab the scribbler here. Do 2 tiles wide here. In groups of 2 instead of groups of 1. And it's a whole lot less generally annoying. It's not like it makes it easier. It just makes it less finicky to have to deal with. It's always annoying when it's just 1 tile like that. Although Walking Dead did really rely on stupid, tropesy writing, and I am so fucking tired of zombies. All that stuff. Despite all that, it was really well written until they started outright lying to the audience, at which point it's just like, what's the point? What's the point at all? And it sounds like it just kind of got worse from there too, so I don't feel like I really missed anything. This is weird. That's kind of clever. But weird. I like this more than the last one, though. Wait. Oh, no, that's what I wanted. Okay. That's what I wanted. Walking Dead did have really interesting character dynamics. Pretty well-written characters. Well-cast characters. At least early on. It definitely started to fall apart, and it's one of those things where it's hard to tell where it fell apart, so I'm really glad I just stopped. Zombies of that specific flavor, though, are really goddamn boring. Oh, this is annoying. Oh my god. The bird. The bird needs to give us training in making minigames that aren't annoying. Oh wait, did he go where he goes? He did go where he goes. Good. Okay. It wasn't too bad. That was really annoying looking, but it actually wasn't that too bad to get through. Yeah. Well, and the Walking Dead zombies clearly aren't magical. So, if they're not magical, if they're still based on basic human biology, cells need calories to burn, they need fuel to burn to live, they need to generate heat or they die, metabolism is a whole thing. One winter and it should have been over. They had no capacity to stay warm. They should have been completely wiped out almost immediately. And there is absolutely no explanation for that isn't literally magic. And it's not even just suspension of disbelief. It's just like, how are you guys this bad? You need to have some stupid explanation for it. Is this really a spot the difference in the middle of this shit? And I can't... Okay, it looks like it goes to the one on the right. Oh my god. Why are people like this? At least it was just one. Thank god it wasn't a whole series of them. Fuck. This level has constantly been on the absolute verge of just pissing me off too much. There's 2 pom-poms. Oh my god. That's a lot. I actually had the idea for cordyceps-based fungus zombie infections way before The Last of Dead existed. Me and a buddy of mine, 20FS might pop in here eventually and could confirm that it was real. Like a decade ago, about how cool cordyceps was as a thing. I mean, it's low-hanging fruit. Somebody was going to get to it eventually. But I really like that The Last of Us went with that. I still feel like they could have been much weirder with it, but that was fun. I would really like to see more imaginative ideas like that, though. Or stuff that looks at it more like how Dead Space did, where it, was significantly less about the original biology of stuff and just about accumulating and using biomass in more interesting ways. I'm really goddamn tired of just, here's a zombie doing zombie stuff. Like, calm down. That's enough. I've had enough of that. And it's weird that it's been such a popular genre for so long, because it's just the same thing. Okay, that's the pile. Really? I like the bomb setup ending. there were a lot of things in the level that could have been really annoying, that could have been a little too much, that were cut off right where they needed to. And everything was perfect, and really well done for going for that kind of thing. And then it was a refreshing level at the end of it. Why? Why would you do that? Why? I don't want to like it. I don't want to like it. I want to poll a biased group of people who are like, no, you have to boo it. I want someone else to tell me I have to boo it. There was so much there that I like. And even the things that were bad weren't enough to make me furious or moved on quickly or did that bad thing in a reasonable way so that it wasn't completely insane, so that it was forgivable even when it was bad. I need a reward room? That's a punishment room! I was gonna say, like, it, you know, at least it isn't the generic reward room of here's Yoshi and a bunch of stars, but honestly, I would prefer that. That feels traditional. I want to draw like a wiener on it. I want to also somehow make you feel worse. Don't, just the worst thing to end it with. Maybe, having the player dash along on dash blocks in the little area if you had more room there, to just have them dash back and forth and do something with that. I don't know what. Your pick of the last few new ones. Okay, cool. N12. 12, 420. Yo. KXG. I just finished watching through Succession pretty recently, and I was really surprised at how good that was. I was surprised that it was categorized as a black comedy, because it almost felt like it was a secret, but they did such a good job at it. I was really surprised at how much I like Succession. How much it felt like taking Arrested Development really seriously. It had the same power of discomfort that The Office had, but with much higher stakes. So especially if you can identify with those stakes or those kinds of meetings or just that type of like business and inseparable work tension, and a lot of us have had abusive jobs where you can't get away from it. I'm gonna do Sheik's theme. It really contributes to it being even worse than how awkward like Michael Scott was in all of infinite fucking Office episodes. It was a good show. I really liked it. I'm glad I waited until it was over to watch it. No, it's not. It's not even quiet. My TV wasn't quiet, so I guess the notes, the sounds were just quiet. Wow. What are we doing here? I'm a little confused visually of what I'm seeing here. That's the end. I feel like I missed something. This level makes more sense from the prior one? Okay. So was it just the setup for when Sheik gets captured? Yeah, Succession was definitely a drama first, but with a lot of comedy after leaving the Temple of Time as an adult. Okay. Good. I'm good at being Link. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I was trying to. I was interpreting it as like the big scenes I associate with Sheik was for some reason the Fire Temple interaction. I think she teaches you one of the important songs right before the Fire Temple. And then Sheik revealing that she was Zelda, and then the kidnapping. I think in the Temple of Time, right? Right after you get all the medals. So yeah, I missed it. I missed the piece. I mean, oh, I already moved away from it. I was gonna say we could just look at the other one. Look at them backwards because it was so fast. GVB. TDF. Then I moved on. Super speed run 40-second. I'll drop it back in, not going anywhere. Yeah, toss it back in. We'll look at the other one. I'm just jumping too early. Oh my god, does it get every coin? I swear to god, I've yelled at you about get every coin. Okay, it's get at least, okay. I wish I had more runoff here. Yeah, it's really tight. And it doesn't feel like there's a good reason for it to be that tight. And I've talked about it before, but making sure that first jump isn't annoying is... Oh, my TV's too loud. Is really, 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 really helpful. This level starts the player moving right away. And doesn't even give you really a second to start running. It's nice to just give the player a little bit more space. Especially because if the level's very hard and you're going to be dying a lot, immediately getting tossed back into the beginning and being like, I have to interact exactly right immediately is super annoying. That spike is also super annoying. Yeah. It's just one of those things. I swear to God, I think we were yelling about it last time, but in general, especially the more difficult the level is, the more forgiving the start can be, even at the, like, absolute top tier of Kaizo levels, can help make the extremely long death sequence, which is like a solid 5 goddamn seconds, feel a lot better. It's not Celeste. You're not just instantly respawn back at the beginning of the stage, so it's really nice to try and think about, you know, the player. Letting them get swinging right back into it, so it feels like they're getting an opportunity to start back up. Didn't see the Z. Going pretty fast. Did not see the Z. Yeah, I feel like that beginning section could just be significantly easier. And it would not... Oh, fuck. Really? It would not hamper the player's ability to, blitz through it well. Well, it's pretty good after that. That was awkward. Yeah, that's really awkward. It's hard to see the P-switch there. And then punishing the player for not, like, single jumping down there feels bad. Oops. Feels weird. There's no way the player's definitely going to do that right. I feel like they're going to do a big jump. And then get spanked for it and then feel bad. Yeah, I really feel like you should let me run a little longer there. Not give me the opportunity to even bonk there. Just let me do a big jump. And not bonk if I jump a little early. And then just skip the spike and the crap on the hill entirely. Just let the player start running. I feel like that would be a much better way to start. That would help flow into the rest of the level really, really well without being annoying. Ugh. We're getting it now, but like every single time you die and then run into some nonsense with the death, like that, you totally lose your flow. You totally lose your flow. You feel like you've completely fallen out of like the flow of the level, and it just sucks. It sucks ass. Ugh. And then we do that. Then we fuck up a whole bunch more before we get back into it. Whereas if it glides a little bit, be easier at the beginning, the whole thing just feels better in general. I do play Kaizo. How you doing, Z-Man? Play a little bit of Kaizo. If it's extremely aggressive, I won't be able to give very much feedback or very good feedback. Like far sub like 1% or triple shell jumps or crazy midair shit. God damn it. Yeah, I'm losing it. And I'm getting frustrated too. And it's not exactly your job to manage the player's frustration. But if you want people to play and enjoy the level, tempering the difficulty in the very beginning helps more than you can believe. Just because of how annoying death is here. That's not your fault. If we died like we die in Celeste and we were instantly back at the beginning, it really wouldn't matter. It would still be a little annoying, and it would still have an impact on the flow, but it wouldn't matter anywhere near as much as it does when you have to wait a couple of seconds, and then if you fuck it up, your flow's gone, and then you're just annoyed. Yeah, and I'm not even saying make it generic. I'm saying just lower the fences a little bit out the gate. Specifically to make death more forgiving. And it's always nice. It's always a nice consideration, even if you're just going for, like, Nintendo hard. God, yeah, I'd kill for instant retry. That's one of the places where Super Mario World ROM hacks just absolutely crush versus this kind of thing. But the harder the level is, the more you're aiming for, like, a tough speedrun, the more annoying it is to just slightly fuck up the flow and then completely lose it like that. Ugh. And now we're off. Now we're off, and we're super annoyed. Yeah. Yeah. Give it another couple of shots here, but I'm starting to lose the thread. The flow's real good after we get moving. Really, really good flow to it. I keep missing that Z indicator, just because we're kind of moving into that area in both directions. Yeah, we see it as we're coming in the whole way. It's not like it comes in from a corner or anything. Oh. Yeah, another 1 or 2 tiles there for the runoff. Making it so that the bonk does not cause problems there, and just skip that spike would hugely change how the flow of the beginning of the level is without making it significantly easier. Because it's not even really that the beginning is hard, it's just a little teeny bit finicky. The other thing too, and it's definitely more of a personal problem than anything else, but I hate having to fucking be really careful. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. That's a mess. I hate having to be really careful. Well, the fucking thing is still on screen, the clear condition. It annoys the absolute hell out of me. Minor. See what you got? Indicators are interesting. They're focusing on other things. Yeah. Yeah, and oftentimes, especially if the player's going fast, they're probably looking at themselves, or they may be looking just in front of themselves. Once they know what the flow, like what the sequence is going to be for the stage, then they'll be trying to look a little bit ahead. TYG. And knowing exactly the feel for where those indicators should be is really, really hard to feel out. Like, you just eventually get it, as long as you are also immersed in the same levels that you're making, which most people are. Thanks for dropping another one in there. Enjoy the beauty of outer space while performing tight wall kicks. Oh no. I really hope this isn't like a one-side low grab wall jump level. No, okay. Big Z. Okay. So, find the switch. Am I supposed to stay up there? I am supposed to stay up there. Okay. Aw, ice. Ice levels hurt me. And it's pretty clear we'll be spending a lot of time in the air, so it shouldn't matter too much. But yeah, having to stop hard on the platform immediately. My brain remembered it was ice far too late. That's too bad we don't have some objects that are exempt from ice nonsense. Uh-oh. Oh, good, we're fine. Thank God for that. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna jump to stabilize on ice. Oh, thank God it was safe landing there. That's nice. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? It's too bad we don't have anything that's exempt from ice in the night ice theme. Like, it's nice to have everything be slippery instead of just ice blocks. But it would be nice if some objects were not. Or if we could choose to make an object not slippery. Or if an object was within one tile of a on fire object or a fireball, it wasn't slippery anymore. That would be really fun if we could just directly modify the physics with other objects. And that would fit the stupid way Nintendo likes to do things. What if I just go down? I get sad, it looks like. Yep. Sports. Oh, I cannot go down there. No, I have to go down the hole. Oh, I got ahead of it. Speaking of losing flow. Hey, did I drink all my coffee? Just about. Now I did. Now I can start getting dumber. Immediately. So I made the first few jumps safe if you fall. That makes sense, yeah. Then you have the opportunity to poke around a little bit and realize, like, oh, I have to do this right, or that's it. Womp. Womp womp. Okay. There we go. Motorcycle helmet for a while. How'd you get all those points already? Napakunyoy. Only thing protecting me from constant nonsense is things are expensive. Spiders in there. Yeah, it looks fine. All right, you chose this. Oh. Yeah, I had a little moped, a little 150cc moped. And then I got rid of it because it needed fixing that I couldn't do. And then I still had the helmet, and I have no use for it. So now you get this. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? Did I go down the wrong shaft? I found mild cheese. What is it, for a while? How long is a while? How many minutes are in a while? Wow. Wow. Well, I think I've seen all of it. I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down here. I feel like you're going for a, like a light precision thing, and it's short. It's short, it's relatively gentle, like it's a good approach for that kind of thing. Without being super, super frustrating. And it focuses more on, like, direct platforming rather than, I'm gonna open it to talk more. I still can't hear myself all the way, and it's super weird. It focuses more on more traditional platforming than some, like, especially, like, ultra precision, which I like, generally. But I also think I've had enough. Sadamel. Sadamel, are you there? At Sadamel. Or are you doing that thing where you dump it and you leave the tab up, but you're not really there? I'll do a ping. A little ping-a-ling-ding. Yes, sure. I exist. Change it to friggin' to Toadette. Yeah, somebody pointed out the other day that they seem to think that the bot has a long latency period before it reports people offline, so I've been checking a little bit more. 7NS 7MG. It's not exactly like you're trading me a fucking +1 to the number for me to play your level. Oh god. I apologize in advance. That's a concerning thing. But I want to give feedback, and the feedback going into you is more satisfying, you know, like like ejaculating in a woman versus ejaculating on the floor. It feels better if it goes somewhere. Even if, you know, you're not taking it real seriously. There's a better joke there. I'm not going to find it. I'm in a helmet. Oh no, troll. Get in. What did it say? I didn't read it. Lol. Wow. So am I soft locked now? Seems like I'm soft locked. Seems like I'm soft locked. Does a blindfold work over the helmet? No. Kinda. If I tuck it in. Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. We can do this. Did I die? I died. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Blindfold's in place. I can't hear it. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh. I did hear me die. We can hear you. That's good. Okay. That's enough of that. I believe that satisfies a while. Oh, I forgot to change it to the little pink one. Almost got lost in the shuffle. Hear that biker guy? He's gone now. Hey, where'd my hat go? Eventually, I'll probably get another moped. And then I'll have a use for that helmet. I'm not going over there. Get in pit. Doot doot. Yeah, wait it out. I assume that's some kind of lie. Nope. Yep. We're gonna just go for it and see what happens. It might be worth popping the blocks anyway, though. Oops. I don't know what that hint or indicator in the top right is there. That seems to tell me to look under a spike. I don't know if that's supposed to tell me anything that, like, I need to know. Sports, god damn. So far, it feels a lot like we're not being given situations where we have to make a decision, but rather that just unexpected things are kind of happening. Oh, there it is. Rather than there being, you know, decision paralysis, punishment for decisions, conditioning, it's a lot of just like, oh, the only option you had was wrong. Okay, there's going to be some of that. Ugh. Too much of that can be frustrating. Additionally, a really good tenet to try and follow is, once the player knows what they need to do, it shouldn't be hard to do it. And it does seem like jumping up to that door is a little annoying. If I stand here, do I get hurt? No, that's good. You can't really hold the forgetty against the maker. There we go. Yeah, that's a little annoying. Let's bash these. Wow. How do you have that many points? How do you have that many points? Is there a point cheat? Oh no, it says 29 messages. You must have lurked for long enough. Doot. That is more what I would expect. The more straight main line, like giving me a decision that's impossible and then punishing me for not deciding. Wow, that is the wrong text. Why isn't it named finish level instead of just nonsense? Ratchet Toad, how you doing?
Onal24 has started following.
Mr. Onal, thanks for the follow. Hope you guys are ready for best effort mode. Yeah, it's 10 and there's 3 more. We'll see. There we go. There you go, Ratchet. How you doing, Mr. Onal? There we go. Not too bad if we get started. I will be Luigi. I will immediately Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I feel like I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Shock there's no Kaizo block on that jump to the door. Not Luigi, it's Mario. I feel like that would be too much. It's Mario! I read the word Luigi. Nobody likes Luigi. Make it easier to see the zoom camera. We have that. We can make that happen. This one? Yeah, that's the one. Is that easier? Is that satisfying? And then they redeemed 40 push-ups. I just do 40 push-ups. I do have these guns here. Oh wait, can I get them on the big camera? Oh, some guns. That helps. Was always a lie. Cybercat, how you doing tonight? The camera is like this because of a channel point reward. This is not how it always is, but it could be. Yeah, I mean, Starlight's done it. Starlight, one of the regulars who brings me garbage, has done like bring garbage and then do 40 push-ups, and then I just did the garbage. That taught him a goddamn lesson. So the last one is a note block. I see that. Does the door literally just kill me? I'll be sad if the door just kills me. Oh no. Yep, door kills me. Charlotte is a local favorite. He's a local something. It's like having a wart that's been on you for so long that you draw a little face on it. And then you see the little face, you're like, aw, that's kind of cute, but it's still, you know, a wart on your ass. Do-do. Do-do. That, flip the switch state. Yep. Okay. Little Goldberg machine for nothing. The other side shitted? No. Neither side was shitted. Okay. That's the same gag? Why is it the same gag? Star, not so bright. I'm a little confused about identical gag there. It feels like a hint. Okay. But it's not clear if the hint is trying to tell me something, or if it's literally the same gag. We got 5 more after this, and it's 10. I'm gonna close the queue. We'll get through what's in there as best we can. No? Unless you're telling me I'm supposed to try on the sides, but I feel like I would have hit one by accident. Doot, doot, doot. Let's see. Changed it to Mario. We did the zoom cam for a little while. Yep. I feel like that spot inside the saw blade should not have a hitbox. Oh. There it goes. I was curious if anything came out of the pipes after we removed object, a sprite, but no. I did it again. So, jump on the first saw blade, maybe? Second saw blade? I don't know. Go a little slower, maybe. I mean, we're coming up on you, Ratchet Toad. We've just got a whole bunch in front of you. You're gonna wait out the thing. I was kind of expecting something to blow on the wall up there, and I was supposed to stall on the first donut block, but that was not the case. Yep. And then these don't move, and I'm supposed to stay put, right? Yep. Getting a little predictable. The Dom. Oh. Yeah, you're in a little bit of a tight spot between not wanting to make the player wait out a star and not wanting to make them have to go too fast, because you do have kind of a weird thing there. I'd say that's not too bad. Are they gonna die? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Am I gonna get punished for that? Okay. Twice. That's cute. Although, I feel like you spoil the value of a twice by having it immediately follow the same room. Because it's going to be pretty clear in the context of a troll level, like, obviously it's going to be different. Oops, I forgot to wait it out. You still have some potential to, you know, pull something that way too. Or to capitalize on the anxiety of, like, wait, is this a twice, or is this just the same room reset? Shit, I did it again. Impatient. I'm right at the end of the messenger. That's what I've been playing through off stream. Starfield was just not doing it. I'm either taking a break from Starfield or it's just, yeah, Starfield, or I'm just done with it. It's just Fallout in space, and it's a huge disappointment. No, it's not even Fallout in space. Fallout was more fun and better written. Fallout has a more interesting lore base that they're pulling from pre-Bethesda, and it's just a really good game. Oh, I figured there was going to be some nonsense up there, but I guess not. Starfield is just Skyrim in space, but boring Skyrim in space. Now, jump back, maybe? No? Don't jump back. Okay. Fish. Was expecting some maybe horizontal triggers with some of those, but none so far. Win? Don't like that. Yep. Kinda figured. Any cheese here? We'll wait for a second, see if cheese comes. I want to like Starfield. I want to be wrong, and I want it to, like, really hook me. But it just isn't. This feels like a mean place for this. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Oh, I'm not doing this. Was that mercy? Thank God. Let me go. Let me die. Thank you. Thank God. Did you fake mercy? You did. Do not force the player to, like, have to do this kind of stuff. It hurts. It hurts my thumbs to mash the B button over and over again and do stupid duck jumping things. It's the least fun and most annoying fucking anti-soft lock is stupid duck jump gimmicks. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. No, I'm just done with it. I'm just done with it. Terrible fucking anti-soft lock. Absolutely terrible anti-soft lock. The Mercy fake out is deeply cruel and would make me... Honestly, I'm keeping your points. I'm keeping your points. Oh, here we go. Finger push-ups. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Yeah, I feel like the right answer to a dick move is a dick move. I'm keeping your points. Those are mine now. Rest assured, I'll do 40 push-ups off camera. Yeah, well, and fake Mercy could actually be really funny. Especially if you pulled it fast in a better anti-soft lock that then pulled a real Mercy. Shortly after, and it's even possible there was real Mercy right after. But that was so goddamn annoying. And on top of that, the duck jump anti-soft locks, like the shitty duck jump slidey anti-soft locks with some janky shit, are the least fun anti-soft lock. It's not a clever thing. You don't have like a clever little Uno Mas thing that you're exploiting that's really tight, but kind of entertaining, or at least entertaining to watch. Like, that type of anti-soft lock offers absolutely nothing for the audience or the player. It is the laziest possible anti-soft lock. And, like, yeah, that's a lot of likes for that soft lock. Maybe there was a Mercy still, but 1% clear rate, maybe not. If you really want to do an anti-soft lock like that, have some kind of Mercy for the player. Because it's annoying. It hurts my thumbs. Like, it full on annoys my thumbs to have to hold that position. Like, this are real troll players. Fucking got him. Next, Barnstorm again. And 1, 2, 420. KXG. There are some people who play troll levels who have a higher tolerance for masochism. That's for sure. That said, though, I don't think targeting that level of masochism is a good idea. The same way that I think that making a bean burrito level is bad for your brain cells. Even if there are people who will play it or would want to play it, how did I not do the Jabu Jabu one? I like Jabu Jabu's belly. I'll come back to it. Even though there are people who play it, it's like people who want to eat shit. Like, don't shit in your hand and give it to people, even though there are people who want to eat shit. I would just rather there be less shit. Turbo controller still turboing. I think because it was a popular one, so many people gave it likes. Yeah, or a streamer played it. A bigger streamer played it, and it got a lot of follow-on plays, maybe. Or maybe people avoided the anti-soft lock. Or, honestly, the Year of the Guts ruined everything. But I don't feel bad if my opinion, you know, doesn't jive with what's there. You got a lot of likes on it, you're getting good feedback, good, go for it. I would like to buy some bomb chews. I don't think I'm the end-all of feedback, but I do think that's a really important consideration, too. And I'm not even saying, like, accessibility is a really important thing. Or, like, I have crappy or lazy old man wrists and I don't want to do that. I think that, in general, that type of softlock is such, like, lazy and low-hanging fruit that you can do better. Like, you could just do, like, a King Bling style. Like, animated murder is always fun to see. And pretty low effort for a high payoff. Or you could try to come up with something clever. Play a bunch of Uno Mas levels and see if you can think of something horrible to do with an Uno Mas mechanic that seems clever to you. Is a really easy way to sort out an anti-softlock. Having the player do, like, little duck jumps, little awful duck jumps through a little tiny thing like that is just never fun. And that is something that I'm not ever going to change my mind on, regardless of who likes it or says it's fun. I mean, I remember 3 sockets in the Temple of Time. What is that? What's the sun in the Temple of Time? Was there a sun? I feel like I'm missing something again. It's been a while since I played through Ocarina of Time. On the wall? Oh, okay. Decorative object I just don't remember. Yeah, I remember the door. I remember the 3 slots. My understanding on the Year of the Guts is that it was a geek thing. But I do not know, you know, if it was Carl's, if Carl started it, or if Carl was just the lead-in. The Hardlock Cafe was a little awful. Oh, and there it is. The classic Barnstorm end. Ganon crashed the party. And then the other level after that, so the opposite order. Yeah, the Hardlock Cafe at least was novel. It was a novel way to do something absolutely horrible. I hope it doesn't inspire similar levels. But I feel like it would be tough to find another way to hardlock people. And if I found somebody doing basically the same thing, I'm like, no, we did this already. From somebody better. Yeah, and overall, the troll level felt a little bit like, a little bit less like it was giving me opportunity for choice and a lot more like just unexpected things happening in the level. It definitely started to flip around though. It was starting to look a lot better, and then the anti-softlock, and then I was over it. And then I was over it, and I kept the points. Z-Man, let's see what you got. It's Bowser Ganon, and I heard that Ganon theme. Bowzanon. Ganzer. There's a niche. Somebody did it. FFP. Tears of the Kingdom had a Ganon theme. I don't think it played really strong off like the classic one, but, you know, more or less did. It was that same, like, motif that they've used for Ganon for a long time. 1PF. Less, if I recall, it was a lot less, orchestral. A lot less, like, church organ sounding. Frank Chump. What do you want me to take a look at here, Z-Man? Taut K, I suppose. That's probably what you were saying. Probably what you were saying. Thwomp of the Kingdom. CP. 1 CP using Thwomps as platforms. Good luck, have fun. Yeah. Castle theme in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild was absolutely far and above the best theme. Oh, hello. Okay. We're doing kind of cool damage boosty stuff here. And I missed it. That's cool. Oh! I felt like that was going to be a little tight, but we had a ton of time there. I like that. I like that. I felt like that was pretty loose. In a good way. This is cool. Really, okay. Very, very cool twist as we move forward here. I also really liked the Death Mountain theme's little tiny hints of level 9 music in Breath of the Wild. I think that was gone in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, we're in trouble. You might be able to cheese that if you did it just right. I haven't been back to Tears of the Kingdom since I finished it. I was very satisfied with the end of Tears of the Kingdom. I found the last fight in Breath of the Wild to be disappointing. It was a really cool looking fight, but your actual engagement in there in the lava caves, cool. I guess I just didn't click or don't remember. Your like level of actual activity at the end of Breath of the Wild felt lower than I wanted it to be. Oops, fucked it. Like Ganon, Malice at the end of Breath of the Wild was cool. You really weren't doing that much. You were just kind of unloading. The character style fight with Ganon that really was like literally felt like a Dark Souls or Elden Ring style like. Uh-oh. Oh, we fucked it, didn't we? Yeah, we lost our ride. Is one of my favorite things. I really like the like one-on-one even matchup style fights a ton in games, and it actually felt like a lot of fun. It wasn't super hard. I would have been a lot happier if it was super hard, but you know, power creep in Zelda games just kind of happens. But it was still a really fun fight. Oh, we're fucked. And then the secondary fight was much more cinematic. But I felt like was kind of the perfect way to wrap all that mess up. I thought that was really cool. I am incredibly disappointed though. Oh man, I really gotta hit that right. Hey Dolphin, how you doing? Oh, we fucked it. We fucked it. The one huge disappointment I would say in Tears of the Kingdom is that Link's hand that got removed or corrupted off or whatever was not a boss at any point. I really thought that was going to happen. Initially I thought the creepy Ganon hands were going to be like Link's hand somehow, but they weren't. So then I was really hoping that Link's hand, was going to do something else, that you were going to like fight it at some point. That would have been really cool. I feel like there was a good opportunity for like an homage to Bongo Bongo and to make a super weird goddamn fight. Uh-oh. Yeah, draining half his health felt like kind of a cheap payoff too. Like I really would have liked like, I don't know, maybe a quick time event that, I don't know, it's really hard to say what would have been a better use for the champions, but I really would have rather had something other than draining half his health. The fact that you had that weird, like, Wind Blight Ganon refight up there was really weird, too. Like, why the hell didn't we just get a special boss for the top of the castle? Like, what happened? I must be doing that wrong. I'm just missing that each time. And the horseback fight had a lot of potential to be cool, but it really just kind of felt like you just do it. It felt like a cinematic fight, a lot like the end of Tears of the Kingdom, but it felt nowhere near as epic and nowhere near as fun as oh my god, how are we missing that every time? Am I doing something wrong there? Or is that just a lot tighter than it looks? And I was trying to fuck with that fight at the end of I'm just gonna run it and hopefully I don't need the key. I probably need the key. It's too late. Just a little slow. It's like a shot. I tried messing with that fight and dicking around with it and floating out and everything in the last fight in Tears of the Kingdom. And you really are, you're kind of on rails, but it still feels like you're really engaged with the fight. It's the perfect way to do like a cinematic fight like that. Oh yeah, a Dark Link would have been really fun, or at least there could have been one Dark Link who then like reverted into your hand at the end of it and then was a fucking creep and then you fought it. Yeah, that would have been a perfect setup for like a Dark Link fight. We haven't had a Dark Link in forever, and that feels like a worthy homage to make too. I liked Bongo Bongo, but Dark Link just makes more sense. Well, I'll turn off the finish the level thing, because we went ahead and we skipped that. What do we got? 3 more after this? Yeah, we're okay. I thought we were going to spend a lot more time on that troll level, but that actually, like, clapped out my frustration meter. Yeah, this level's cool. It was a really, really fun, solid gimmick for, especially for, do you play Kaizo? Like, I was expecting jellier. So we fucked it. See if we can cheese it. Oh, I bonked. Only covered 2 areas on the ground map. We'll cover some more. Oh my god. I feel like we've had a Dark Link since then. Did we fight the Dark Link guy in A Link Between Worlds? I think we just bought stuff from him, right? I gotta grab that faster. Oh no, we still caught the bus. Oh, fuck me. This is probably my easiest good level. Well, I'll take that. That's a good place to start. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the last time we fought him in 3D. I swear we had a Dark Link fight of some sort in A Link Between Worlds. Thank God for those one-ways there. Those are nice. I approve of those one-ways. Oh my God! Oh, that would be so frustrating if you missed that. This is a super, super minor little niggle for, like, spawning in an area like this. But whenever possible, try to avoid using the bottommost row of tiles as the only row of walkable tiles in the airship, specifically because they tend to disappear like that. It's very clear immediately that the room is safe. Uh-oh. Am I climbing them? I think I'm climbing them. Oh, shit. I panicked. I bet that was the end, too, wasn't it? Oh, shit. I've missed it twice. I said 3D. What are you guys going on about? Oh, you've missed the end twice? Are you beating me to the world record? The Draft Master. What disappeared? Oh, the bottommost row of tiles in an airship. It's a really minor thing. But the bottommost row of tiles can be, it can be a little unnerving if you don't catch it, because then it's not clear, like, is that safe? Oh! You can almost make that happen. We'll see it again when we get back there, thousands of years from now. Yeah, when the camera pans up and down, you lose track of that bottommost row of tiles. It's minor, and it's not in an active area either. It's in like a little wait room, and we see it pretty clearly when we spawn in. And I think the camera always centers when you spawn in, so you'll always get to see it. But I still think it's worth paying attention to, and just considering best practice to try and use 2 rows of tiles there, because it can avoid confusion. And mentioning it can help avoid it in future levels where it might end up really ticking somebody off. Ow. No. No, Phantom Ganon had a really, really plotting, and deliberate, behavior. Like, he was considerate and direct and doing what he was doing, whereas Dark Link was, you know, imitating Link a lot more. He was slappy. Yeah, SMB1 airship, especially airship at night, has really, really cool aesthetics. Super Mario World Desert is really, really great too. I think I missed the boat. Oh! That did not work. Yeah, I was surprised we didn't get a Dark Link fight with the Lost Hand in Tears of the Kingdom and all the other stuff going on. Shit. I was a little surprised about that. I do feel like Tears of the Kingdom was one of those masterpieces, and I've been coming back to this with buddies too, with friends off stream. Tears of the Kingdom completely invalidating Breath of the Wild after we all pretty much universally considered Breath of the Wild a masterpiece and like an absolute champion of like what made Zelda good in a lot of ways, as well as kind of ignoring a lot of, you know, the classic formula in Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom took all that and turned it to 11 and made Breath of the Wild bullshit. Like, it'll be really weird ever to go back to Breath of the Wild and not have Ultra Hand and just to be like, well, what the fuck is this then? And that is what made Starfield really disappointing, because it does not feel like a culmination of decades of work by Bethesda. It feels like a crappy new IP where they're basically just rehashing what they did with Skyrim in space. And it's very disappointing. It's also really disappointing that Starfield's getting crazy good reviews, because it also feels like people are not discerning because they're desperate for more Bethesda. Which also means Bethesda won't feel like they have to do better. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I spent a little more than that. I just spent it fast. I bought it digitally, and I bought a physical copy to save. Wrapped up. Esports. And I've played it in emulator. Because playing it at 4K, at 60 to 90 frames per second is just such a fucking dream. And it is really too bad that that is not how we got to experience it generally. Really too bad. I really do hope if we do get another Switch that running stuff at a higher frame rate is just kind of a thing it can do. And if it's relatively similar architecture, same instruction set, same good software compatibility, it should be as simple as just being like, hey, you can use this much more resources and it should be able to run better. Like, it should be possible. Oh, I really liked the Sky Islands in general. It's hard to say because the Great Plateau was a really great setup for like carefully welcoming you into this very different Zelda game, whereas the Sky Island was a whole lot more. Oh shit! Come back! Come back! Come back! Oh, I wish I could trigger you right now. Oh, that one's tight. Whereas the Great Sky Island, we were able to kind of blitz through a lot faster while still learning everything. Everything we needed to learn on the way out. Oh, getting dumber. But I really thought the dive off of the Sky Island, the first Sky Island, into the water was such a fucking cool thing after the Great Plateau gave us the, gave us the paraglider right away, and the Sky Island was like, okay, now jump the fuck off. The contrast there was really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Breath of the Wild wasn't good. It's not like Breath of the Wild wasn't special. Breath of the Wild was an absolute, like, crusher. This is what I mean, is that you can't see this. And we see it when we load in, so it's not a real problem, but I just think it's worth mentioning. It's not like your level's bad because of this. I just think it's worth mentioning, because avoiding that is generally a really good idea. Yeah, the Guardians were really cool. What is the setup there? It looks like you're telling me with those lines to jump up and climb them like a stairs, right? That's what you want from me? Yeah, I like the Great Sky Island a lot as a second tutorial. I think they did a good job with it. Oh, God. Why did it break that time? Because I'm big? That is the purpose of the lines. Oh. Oh. Awkward. The awkward finisher. And is that what you meant, Barnstorm? That was where you were... That was where you failed a couple of times? Because, yeah, it's weird. I know I need to go right away, too. And I shouldn't stall there, but it felt awkward. Guess it breaks the pipe entry. Yeah, it does. It does not reload. I did break it. Yeah, I like the Great Sky Islands. I know some people had a big problem with how they approached the first Sky Islands, though, the little tutorial. That, like, did it backwards and tried to explore and had a lot of problems with it. I immediately beelined off in the wrong direction as well. I spent forever trying to climb the ice area the wrong way and dicking around up there. And I still had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun getting off on the wrong path and then getting back on the right path. So I feel like it was pretty well handled even if you were dumb. Need to use blocks with vines. Oh, yeah. Blocks with vines will come back every time. Even if they break some of them. Then you can reload them. Couple more shots, then I'm going to move on. Yeah, and then trying to build, like, a fucking thing to get up there. Like, well, obviously I can do this if I try. No. Oh, fuck. Wish I had a little bit more leeway there. Oh. Falling apart. It's all crumbling. Okay, last one. I will say, I definitely missed infinite bombs constantly in Tears of the Kingdom. That was a really different tool that they gave us very differently in... Oh, fuck. In Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, really great stuff overall. Really cool. Really cool concept. That last little bit there, it was tough to know exactly what you wanted. If you indicated where you wanted the player to jump on the thwomps with coins or other types of indicators, that could probably help a little bit. It felt like maybe I needed them to be in a position and then they just kept moving and then I was in trouble. And then I was dumb after that. But very good. Ming, let's take another swing here. So it's the same one. 58p. Or different one. 4DM. Yeah, if you really want to see me finish it, feel free to bring it back. We'll be doing viewer levels again tomorrow, and then next week, and then the week after that, and then pretty much forever, probably. Probably till I'm old. Really only see towards the center of the map, such a see place you wanted to explore and check out. After leaving the Sky Island, I was just lost. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do kind of direct you pretty quickly to the, camp. And if you don't go to the camp, you're going to be really lost. But I also feel like that option to be really lost was something really special about, both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You could be super lost. But yeah, they direct you really clearly to the camp. And I wandered off immediately, and then I went to the camp because I was like, oh, okay, shit, I need things. I would really like to be able to glide. That must be there. And then, you know, it was. Is this multiple shell jumps? Oh my god. Why? I'm gonna do this for like 1 minute. I didn't get the paraglider for a long time. Oops. I don't want to have to be this guy, but I would, in general, recommend reading. I would recommend that you read. Read the instructions. Shit. Okay. No, you couldn't make a donut work there because you could stall on it, but I hate that setup a little bit. I'm not an absolute expert Kaizo player. I'm not an expert on how to set up a double shell jump, but this feels wrong. I don't like setting up a double shell jump through a door like this. I would much rather kick the shell in the air and then interact with it that way than have to go through a door and then, I guess, up kick and grab the other one. Is that what we're doing? That's got to be what we're doing. Oh, God. I have no idea what you expect of me there. Stormy Island before clearing? Yeah. Yeah, I wandered my way up to the stormy place, too, without, like, turning off the storms. Yeah. It's a super awkward setup for a double shell jump. Super, super awkward setup. I don't know if this is something that people like. This is pretty normal. Just a double shell jump. It feels weird to set it up through a door. Versus, like, jump in, kick your shell, get your other shell. Oh. I don't like doing it through a door. Yeah, it's a really weird setup. Can't really offer much. It's a weird way to do it. Definitely not going to grind it out now. Next, Ratchet. LM6. Yeah, in general, I like them to feel purposed. And I often feel like, flat shell jumps, like a level that just throws you into a shell jump like that, does not feel purposed. It just feels like a skill gate. And not a fun skill gate. Whereas, like, having shell jumps, like, some stuff you'll see from, Team Shell players will, like, tightly integrate them into how you're proceeding through the level. Versus just, here's a shell jump, do it, you win. But there's also a huge community of people who just gobble up everything that's Team Shelly, so, you know, you guys have your place. You guys have your people. Overcome serious hurdles in the Cluster Creek Kingdom. What's a Cluster Creek? Is that a cluster of creeks? Or a creek that's like a cluster? Pretty traditional. Oh, that's just gonna hurt me. So I'll hurt myself, I guess. Okay. Oops. Did not see the spikes as I was approaching. It's more of a Mario Maker thing than anything else. And we have a power-up. The level's not devoid of power-up, so it's not super horrible. If it did not, I would whine about the camera a lot, though, and tell you to manage the camera better. I played a really cool auto-scrolling, like, blue platformy Kaizo level that did a really good job of that, using the auto-scroll to position Mario in, like, the bottom 20% of the screen. I thought that was really, really cool. It was thoughtful and well done, and, like, the best I'd ever seen somebody very deliberately manage the camera in Mario Maker, because going up fast sucks ass. Oh, for fuck's sake. Started playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Haven't played in like 8 years. Yeah, Return to Dreamland was great. I picked it up, but I haven't started it yet. The 3D Kirby game was surprisingly really good, too. The 3D Kirby game reminded me in a lot of ways like how, Kirby Superstar felt the first time. Like, it wasn't hard, but it was pretty satisfying, and I was having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, Return to Dreamland was just absolutely solid. That'll be a good one to come back to when I... Oh my god, I did it again. When I need something really just good and solid like that. What's my return path here? That's awkward. That's super awkward. Yeah, Return to Dreamland gets really tough in the second half, if I recall. Very suddenly and unexpectedly for a Kirby game. And it's not crazy hard, but it was hard enough to be like, damn, this is... Where the hell was this my whole life? Yeah, I remember that stuck out in particular about Return to Dreamland. Because I think that was the last time we got really solid difficulty. The 3DS games were all pretty standard. The first Switch Kirby game was designed for, I think, 1 to 2-year-olds. It was definitely designed to be almost impossible to lose. And if you were playing it in a group, it was active work to actually kill everybody at once. I remember that distinctly because by the end of it, we were literally trying to all die fast enough for it to actually count. We just couldn't. Oh, okay. Mean? Do I need that for something? No. That just happened. Baby, yeah, it was absolutely Baby's first platformer. It was very disappointing. Star Allies? Was it Star Allies? Either way, though, it really strongly made me think I was never going to play another platformer. Yeah, easy can be fun. I felt like Star Allies... Oh my god, what the fuck? Star Allies missed it. Really, really missed the mark on easy and fun. Whereas I think Kirby Superstar was the perfect easy plus fun game. That also had a very challenging, you know, hole in it. Gonna die?
Oh no!
Yeah, 3D one, I forgot what it's called. Really fun, though. Really does a good job of carrying Kirby into 3D in a way that feels really satisfying. It feels like it could be a good direction for the series in the future, too. Fuck!
Oh no!
Okay, the key grab is annoying. The player could easily skip the key and get to the door and just be confused too, which getting to the key and then dying because you don't know there's a hidden key feels a little bad. I hate how fucking quick they wake back up. Do this. There. Watch you play Return to Dreamland? Yeah, I'll get around to it eventually. Probably not on stream, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Mario Maker could die, and we may need other things. More than Mario. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Mario Wonder. But that might also be one of those things where nobody wants to watch it because they're like, no, I'm going to play it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it now. I'm going to play it. But I do still like capturing those initial thoughts on that kind of stuff, too. Eventually, I want to play around with doing review content a little bit, so having that footage is nice.
Oh
That is a fucking mess if you dawdle there at all. Very annoying. Oh, 10:48. We'll give it a couple more shots, then I have to move on. A lot of potential frustration for something that's going for, like, traditional, very hard. Standard to very hard. Yeah, I really wish they were just forced out of the shells in all styles. That there was some other way to deal with them. Or at least that we had one that could be forced out. And then Buzzy Beetles would always wake back up if that's what you wanted to do. But they just wake up so goddamn fast, too. I feel like if we had more time... Esports, it would be less infuriating. I need an antacid. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Kirby Superstar as a kid. That was the multiplayer game I would want to play with a bud all the time. Kirby Superstar Ultra was really good as well. Obviously harder to play a handheld 2-player than a Super Nintendo game because you both had to have it. But the couple of times I've gotten to it was really fun. Okay. Mean fish. Does that stay spawned? Thank God. What's this vine here? What's this semi-solid? Yeah, I feel like this encourages the player to go up here and then have to repeat that earlier segment, which is just annoying. Cute little secret above a swamp. Yeah, it's really hard to see this blue block. I really think you should move this blue block and this door up here, because it was hard to see jumping in, and then we were in a really dumb position the first time when we literally had the key and we're ready to grab it. We just didn't have a power-up and we were fucked, which felt really bad. Yeah, I could get pretty into a Kirby Maker. Kirby Maker, I honestly would like more than Zelda Maker. I like Zelda, but, like, I don't really want to play through people's dungeons, and I feel like Zelda dungeons are going to start to feel really samey really, really fast. And, like, I love Zelda Classic, but even back when I used to play Zelda Classic, like other people's Zelda Classic stuff all the time, it really tended to feel really, really, really samey. Everybody had the same story. It was always the same stupid Zelda story or some very dumb little tweak on that of go and do something so you can do something else. You can do the third thing to save somebody or because that guy's bad. And they always just boiled down to, you know, an overworld and a bunch of dungeons. And I get that, you know, that is what it is. It's gonna be like that. But there aren't a ton of ways, even with a shitload of different power-ups and different interactions, it starts to feel really samey. So especially if Nintendo did it, I feel like it would feel so samey so fast. Whereas Kirby, especially when you add in platforming, I think when you add in platforming, that gives you a lot of potential for diversity that Zelda has more trouble with. Because Zelda is really focused on puzzles and basic combat for, like, the 2D style ones. Okay. Was I just dead if I didn't make it through with the P-switch? Second half feels less focused than the first half. Not every level needs a boss. Not trying to be Captain Critical here, but yeah, I feel like that's always worth mentioning, especially for a more traditional level. You can do something different than just a boss. The OK Arena, it's just a big open room, but the player's just gonna stay there and pound on him. Yeah, Link's Awakening had 2D sections that were really cool. Stream keeps buffering. Oh, I lost some frames there. We lost a couple. Seems okay now, though. Yeah, it might have lost some of the buffer. Hope it's not having trouble. What the fuck? Yeah, having some 2D stuff could be a lot of fun. We get 2D stuff here in Mario Maker, and I feel like a lot of people would forego having both. Often. Yeah, it is out there. If anybody deeply craves it, Zelda Classic is what you're looking for. There are... I mean, there has to be thousands of completed projects by now. I'm sure there's still, like, a database somewhere. Somebody has to be maintaining one of actual completed quest projects that are rated pretty highly. But it was such an enormous community of people who were... Shit. Almost always half finishing it because everybody aimed for the scale of an actual Zelda game and didn't accomplish it.
Oh no!
Fuck! This is an annoying level. Let's move on. Yeah, it's a very, very, very long level that often fails to direct the player in the right direction. There are a good number of places where the player is set up to fail, like that first blue block with the first key door. And then after the first key door, it starts to lose its focus a little bit on traditional platforming and seems to kind of go in a different direction. It's not a bad level, but it definitely feels like it could use a good, like, spit polish to make it a little bit better. Cybercat, let's see what you got before I wrap up. Yeah, I have to get to bed at a regular time, because I am actively dying today. Yesterday. I'm going to see if I have some decongestants and maybe get a better night's sleep. NJG. Shiny Quest, Greed of the Ram. First troll level, comment if you find any bugs or cheese. Ah, Cybercat, I want to play it. I want to give it a good, spare, solid shake, but I got to go to bed soon, so we probably won't get to finish it, but you can definitely bring it back. You can ping me on Discord, and I can take another swing at it and send you feedback later, too, as well. Yes, yeah, it is set to 720p on purpose. It's not even a render issue. Oh, okay, nice. Good start. Twitch limits you to 6,000 kilobits. Does that change what happens? No. Twitch limits you to 6,000 kilobits, so it will actually look better at 720p 60 than it will look at 1080p 60. Hello. Are you gonna do anything there, Turtle Pal? Oh my god. Oh, I like this opening room. This is a lot of nonsense. It doesn't seem like we're getting out of there after the trigger, so let's wait it out and see what the Muncher does. Alright. Second Muncher. Aw, was that a go? It was. It was a go. How the hell did that just happen? Yeah, there's a lot of waiting. Let's see here. If we do it right, we do have to wait for this to play out. It's kind of an animation. When it feels like I'm watching something happen, it's less horrible. Yeah, it's a lot of waiting. It's a good 20 seconds before we can move. Okay, I want to see whatever madness that was again, though. Oh, that was a spring interaction. Okay. Is that actually what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to ride that over? Okay. I guess we'll see. No, we're not speeding under that at all. No. Also, the later it gets, the badder. The more bad, the more batterer, the more batterant in which I am get of forget the thing right. Over that sentence. Do, do. Until you get distracted and then the muncher gets you. Oh, I think I could just stay in the lower left-hand corner. I don't know exactly what you intend for me to do there. I feel like I did it wrong. But I seem to be okay. Yeah, I'm almost done. Calm down. The lady harassing me off camera. Right here. She just touched my genitals. Very offensive. See, I was critical of just bad things happening in that other stage. And, like, it's really hard to draw exactly where the line is with just a bad thing happening. Like, just nonsense happened and now you have to deal with it. But that's the kind of nonsense that's really funny. And if it's a light touch, it's generally always acceptable. But, like, when it's constantly, then it feels bad. Toss. Who's Toss? Is that the cops? Is that the Twitch cops? You guys couldn't see it. Oh, did we drop more frames? No, we seem to be okay. But yeah, when we drop frames before, yeah, it means there's no flexibility at all. There's no way for me to restore the buffer. I did that wrong. Now I'm doomed. Can I despawn him? No. I'm buffering. I'm buffering! Yeah, we are. I'm having a little bit of trouble making progress here, which isn't a problem, you know. We're plodding our way through. However, that will make the wait feel longer. Shit, the more I have to do it. Shit, I fucked it. Refresh time. Yeah, if you refresh, if we lost a bunch of the very short buffer, because I have it set to the, I don't remember what it is, but the really quick response time. So there's already only a few like milliseconds of buffer between like you and me. If that gets chewed up, by any latency issue at all, god damn it, then yeah, you'll get buffering, you'll get a little bit of skipping. There isn't anything I can do about it. There isn't a fix for that, other than, or I can use the much lower latency one, but I don't really like responding to a chat message, you know, 20 seconds after it got sent. But yeah, my standard schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 21 hours from now. 3 hours earlier than right now until now. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll probably have to take another swing at it. But it seems pretty good. It seems... I'd like to take a look at it either way. So even if you don't feel like coming back to watch, shoot me a ping, and I will shoot words at you. After I play it. Okay, now let's just trigger and then go under. Okay. There's no way for me to get that, right? No, there's no way for me to get that. Okay. Oh, maybe we can grab it after? I think we can grab it after. Yeah, it doesn't die there. I like that. That's clever. It's all there, but it wasn't visible that that was obviously what I needed to do. That all worked pretty well. What the fuck? Oh no. Okay. Oh god. I feel like I can make this work still. What's up there now? God damn it. Oh, it's a mushroom. Okay. Oh, so the player could actually... Oh, no, they couldn't soft lock because there's a spike over there. Okay. I made it happen. I'll take that. Power up jump scare. Coming at you. I sorted it out. Oh, shit. I'm still going this way. I don't trust the other way. I trust the other way more. I saw that. I saw that POW do that adjustment. Hey, Chai, how you doing? Oh, we're just getting ready to wrap up. My cat is being very cute right here. But you need brushies. He is so shitty. Okay, go. I feel like there isn't that much potential for spaghetti here, but I keep doing it. Like, somehow I keep almost spaghettiing. Boop. Okay, Pud, you need to calm down. You're being very cute. Oh. There we go. That works. Okay. Shit. Do not like. And then he was adjusted. Let's call it there. Yeah, let's call it there. I will come back to this tomorrow. This will be a fun place to start. We're right at the beginning, so I'll exit so that the thing can catch me entering it, but I'm just going to leave it up on my Switch. That's fun, though. I like what we've seen so far. This is your first troll level, too. It's a good take for your first one. Yeah, a bit of a long wait at the beginning. The long wait at the beginning is going to burn more the deeper we play into the level before we get, like, the more we have to wait before we get the first checkpoint. The little bit of animation there that you kind of have something playing out does help a little bit, but obviously that wears thin very quickly too. And if it's not a long wait, it's really not a problem, but the longer the wait is, the more it turns into a problem. So we'll see how that feels once we push a little bit deeper. Obviously, I'm getting dumber too. The later it gets in the night, the worse I am at Mario Maker. The bane of streaming at literally the last thing you do before bed late into the night after a, long day of... I'm bad at talking. I'm bad at talking. I'm very, very tired. It's been a long week. We'll be back tomorrow doing some more Mario Maker. You guys have a good night. Wow, there's still 11 people? Man, maybe I should start raiding. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not prepared for it, but maybe I should start doing that if there's still a big pile of people watching. You guys have a really good night. I am going to point this camera at my cat because he's being really cute. No, Pud! Pud, I was going to put you on camera! Come back here. You come back here right now. Come on. Come on. Come right back here. You come right back here. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. And that's how it ends, with disappointment. Yeah, have a good night, folks.